let's just review really quick what I just talked about. So inverses can be looked at in three different ways. The graph of an inverse is actually reflected over y equals x. The points are actually transposed. This is A prime, A prime, B prime, C prime. And then the last thing we explored is that if you switch y and x, you'll also get the inverse. So that's what I'm going to do right now with this one. Okay, so I've graphed f of x. This is f of x. So I could actually take the points. Let's do that. I'm going to take the points. So if this is at 0, 2, then its inverse, then its inverse, if this is at 0, 2, then its inverse should be at 2, 0. All right, let's look at another point. Over here, if I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4, 0, then I should have 0, negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be the inverse. Let's check by transposing x and y. All right, so if this is y equals 1/2 x plus 2, I'm going to transpose x and y. X equals 1/2 y plus 2. This is exactly like the other one we did. So I'm going to multiply everybody by 2. Right, Essence? That's the way she wanted to do it on the last one, so we'll do it that way. So this becomes 2x equals y plus 4. Then solving for y, I move the 4 over to the other side, so I get 2x minus 4 equals y. And then I'm going to switch it. Y equals 2x minus 4, so it looks like something we're familiar with. And is that my line? Not somewhat. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, there's my y-intercept, and my slope is up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. That's my line. Right? Pretty easy? You guys ready for homework? Okay, you want me to do one more? You guys have whiteboards. Can you guys tell me, can you show me this transpose? I don't want you to graph it. I just want you to do it with an equation. Can you transpose x and y and give me the new equation? Right? I want the inverse. I want g of x. No. You're right. You're good right there. I don't want you to graph it. I want to see the equation of g of x. I want to see its inverse. Not quite. Yes. 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 Better figure out where you went wrong. You've got a sign change. You've got a sign that's wrong. Not quite. Okay, so we're about 80% of you got this. All right, so I'm going to do it one more time. So I say y equals 1/3 x plus 1. I switch x and y, so this is going to be x equals 1/3 y plus 1. That's my first step. What's my next step? Multiply everybody by 3. That makes this go away, right? That gets rid of my fraction. It's called clearing the denominator, right? We're getting rid of the fraction. And then I have 3x equals y plus 3. Everybody agree? Now I subtract the 3, and I get 3x minus 3 equals y, or y equals 3x minus 3, which is what most of you had. Good job. I'm going to pass out the homework. This is g of x. This is the inverse of f of x. I can also write it like this. Everybody look up here. I can also write it like this. The inverse of f of x is 3x minus 3. That's another way to write it. Do you guys see that? A little negative 1 right there? So you can either write it as g of x, its inverse of f of x, or you can write it like this, which you'll see in most textbooks. Okay? It's the inverse equation. No. Not in front of me. Right? Why can't I see my